Okay, so welcome everyone to Diamond Matrix Masters. I'm Ruth Elizabeth, and we are living in a crazy world. What's my thing? My thing is to teach universal law versus human law. Human law. Okay, human law is kind of constricting around our throats at the moment. Okay, we are being further and further subjected to kind of lockdown and force and things like that. And in Australia, it's getting worse and worse, but I don't think it's any worse than anywhere else because of the nature of this action. So the idea of training us in quantum law, sovereign law, which is in the innateness of our own nature. And people think that the choice right now is about whether to get the jab or not to get the jab. It's nothing to do with it. It is about choice, but it's a choice of what you as a creator are manifesting in your outward projections. Okay? And you are sovereign. So the first question that we always ask, or that I always ask, is if your soul pulled out of the top of your head right now, what would your body do? Okay, and it would fall over, wouldn't it? We actually, each and every one of us, realizing that is the passing of the soul from the body. Okay, and we all agree with that. Okay, so now that we've got the science sorted out, all right, how scientific do you want to be? Okay, it's like follow the science, follow the science. Well, if your soul pulled out of the top of your head right now, your body would fall to the ground. Okay, there's your science. Now, the power of the soul within your body, what can we do with that? Okay, it appears to keep us living and breathing, keeps on restoring, okay, the body in itself. It keeps regenerating through the life force itself. So the soul is the life force, isn't it? And every cell is made in perfect creation. It is a perfect world. Let's get this straight. It's a perfect world. I'm not going to argue with that perfect world. The divine feminine, divine masculine, the divine inner child has created this perfect world called the cell. Okay, and the body is made up of many cells. That then creates many activities and many functions. It has elimination abilities. Okay, it has restoration abilities. Your body is genius. Okay, it is a manifested world built on a blueprint that is in every moment living and breathing and doing all of those things in the hidden areas that the external world cannot see. And yet we've been studying the human body, talking about one body wellness in this physical world for the last 200 years, taking over in the Western model of medicine, okay, taking over from the Eastern model of medicine, okay, which wasn't medicine, it was actually natural, sovereign, innate understandings of how the body works. So generally in Eastern areas of the world, they don't have any problems with this idea of needing an external model to perpetuate health because they believe in the innate sovereignty of the body. And so when I talk about full body wellnesses, it's only for us Western peoples who've got no understanding of it. So we talk about the physical body, mental, emotional, spiritual, and is that four? Yeah. Okay, bodies. And this is how we merge together. So our bodies work as one. Isn't that cool? So we've actually got something like up to 9 bodies. So none of my teaching has got anything to do with science as such. It is just basic functions of how things work, because we've gotten such a long way of how we've gone so far beyond the way we work. Okay, so coming back to our sovereignty, okay, My job is to show you the action of a creator. How does a creator work? How do we manifest? Okay, well, we manifest through first and foremost knowing who we are. Okay, and so one of my first jobs with people is to set up your light body. When I set up your light body, we do the brain chemistry realignment. We soothe with the diamond energy. We just course it through every cell and every atom of your body. And the diamond energy is the new Christos energy. It's the latest frequency that's being excited within our framework. And it excites you to remember your divinity. It excites you to remember your 5D presence. That's what this time is about. It's coming into, okay, your photon energy. We're coming into stellar energy. We're going from solar. So this world and Piscean age has been run on a solar system, solar, 3D, a denser energy. And that's what we've all been feeling, isn't it? It's like, oh, I've got to get out of this. I can't breathe. It doesn't have enough oxygen for a star being, for a galactic being, okay? And that is so, and that's why we have come in with these particular, oh my God, so I've got to do something to get out of here, because that's a part of us uplifting us into this new age of Aquarius. And in the age of Aquarius, we are actually working out of the photon energy, 5D and above, the multi-dimensional energies, where you are one with your divinity. So down here, and talk about the reflection, the reflected world, okay, which is you in your own personal creation and what you are manifesting in this world, so that you can actually take responsibility of coming back up in and through this portal. So this is the opening of your heart center. This is what's happening. It is an initiation and coming through your heart center into the divinity, feeling now the divinity as we're speaking of it. Okay, there is an inpouring right now. Okay, just feel it and receive it. Thank you, Sharika. She's holding the light and pouring it through. So just receive. And as we're doing this, we're setting up a sacred space and we're setting up a sacred circle. For those that love doing ceremony, I love ceremony. I'm going to show you a few tips to that today as well, because it's all about manifesting. I teach universal law. Anne's heart is jumping for joy. That's the stuff. The heart is opening. It's opening so that your soul, that exquisite nature of yourself, can merge with your physicality, with your physical body, and shine and be a manifester, a creator in this realm between worlds. Oh, and this sovereignty that is coming now, we asked you to claim it right now. Claim it. I am sovereign. And we're just going to fill you up right now. So I want you just to keep receiving. Okay, for those that might be new, I want you to run the diamond. We're just going to run the diamond through your brain. So feeling your brain like a living organ. You go, oh, that's weird. I can feel it tickling. Feel the energy flowing. The diamond energy will actually cleanse your neural network pathways. It will excite every cell and every atom back into the memory of your original blueprint, your original DNA, where you were created perfect as a child of nature and as one with the cosmic self. You are just ingenious. I want you to remember basic quantum laws, that energy goes where you intend it to flow. You are the master. So it's about coming into your power to direct, decree with your authority as one with your divinity, because you are a divine being of light. You came from light. You are light. You project onto your quantum field light, anything that you require, anything that you want, anything that you see, okay, through non-judgment and allowance of what is in front of you by not entering into the game of human law, but rather projecting by your being. Isn't that beautiful? By being in alignment. So you're feeling the energy in your system right now. Just receive. Keep filling up. You see, we have to prove to you who you are, because it's like, oh, no, I'm not powerful enough, or I'm not able to. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. In a holy instant, turn your light body on. Okay, you are a light body. You're a vibrational being in this dimension. You're a multi-dimensional being. Okay, I am. Feel your own body. Feel your isness. Feel you seated inside yourself. Feel your isness. I am. Now, this is the leap. People talk about, what is this leap? And most people are still in a separated state, back to front and upside down to themselves, looking and praying for God or praying for the universe. Please help me. Please take me. Okay. Please find me good enough. Okay. And we're working so hard to find that approval in this world. And I promise you, the fear-based beloveds on this earth are seeking for approval, for wellness, for healing from something outside of themselves, not understanding that the leap and the shift itself is within them. It's turning around inside you to become the creator, a conscious creator, a droplet of the divine, never separated, just taught that way. Okay, isn't this beautiful? Right now on the screen here, we have all of these creators. Please shift into this with me. Shift into consciousness. Turn your light body on. In a holy instant, you can turn your light body on. Wow. No more meditating for 30 years in a cave. That's done and dusted. We've done that. Lifetime after lifetime, we've been subservient. We've been trying to call in purity, okay, detoxing everything that we can imagine. Well, yes, these are a part of the processes, but today that process is finished. Set yourself free. There's nothing to change or fix about you when you're standing in alignment, when your light body is switched on, and it is your responsibility and ability to turn your light on. You are to ignite your soul in the heart, and we ignite the diamond within you and do many other special things with our Quantum Living with 4-Body Wellness School, our Diamonds Master School. Every time we do the Diamond Light Body Recode, oh, it is precious beyond words. Precious beyond words. If you're interested, reach out, because it's incredible. It's where you go from trying and putting in your best effort, but still feeling that separation or aloneness and not that connectedness, to making the leap, okay, which is why I teach on the law of acquisition. This is a part of the law of acquisition. This is how you acquire the sovereign connection, and then how you acquire via universal law and via your own quantum field what it is that you want to create and manifest, because you're a manifesting creator. You're a creator of worlds. Again, how do you create a world? Well, every time a thought comes to you, let's do it that way. Not me thinking a thought as in the little will creator wanting to just force something to happen. We are sitting in contemplation, in alignment. So we live in alignment with our light bodies turned on as light, as the creator itself, as the divine mother, the divine father, and the divine holy child. The creation itself comes forth okay, as a living world. And it comes through from the imaginations, from the inspiration, from the desire, okay, of the hidden recesses within you as a creator. It comes from your divinity. And when that inspired piece comes to you, it might be in a vision, a thought, a feeling. Yes, I feel like a cup of coffee, okay? You go, well, that doesn't sound very inspired. Well, it is, okay? It's come from within you to have a cup of coffee. The next thing that you're doing as a functioning mechanism is, where do I feel like that? Where can I smell the coffee coming from? And so I go, oh, yes. And then a cafe comes to mind, and you are guided with those strong urges to get up and move, okay, out of inertia. Inertia is just sitting down on your stump, not doing anything, as Abraham teaches. And sit on your stump. As soon as you get an urge, even if it's for coffee, and you go, well, coffee's not very good for you. Yes, it is. Okay, if it's giving you an urge to move somewhere and go somewhere, let's not question it. Go there, okay? This is self-governance, self-function. And when you are actually doing that, excuse me, you end up on your soul path, because it was your innateness of your soul. Your board of directors. Who's your board of directors? Let's remind you. It's your divine feminine. 1, your divine feminine. 2, your divine masculine. 3, the divine holy child. Okay? And those 3 parts of you, okay, are in full function according to the level or the percentage that you allow them to operate. Isn't that interesting? So as a free will creator, you have free will. So if you're living from a plan B perspective, you can be actually stifling and only getting 3% manifestations, because I'm so frightened. But I'm manifesting what I'm frightened of, and I get more of what I'm frightened of. By the law of acquisition, it must be so. You say, so be it. Amen. So be it. That is saying, I agree, is making vibrational agreements with something that is not wanted. See that? And that is right now what the world is doing, is going, oh my God, all of this is happening. So be it. So be it. So be it. So be it. I'm going, please do not, the Master's taught, do not give a negative report. See only wholeness. Why is that? Because you are a quantum creator. Judge not, lest you be judged. That is a quantum law, because what you sow, you reap. All of these were never about good and bad, right and wrong. It was all about your quantum projections, how you're feeling, what you're projecting out. Okay, so let's get into some reality now that we've laid the plot down. So we always have to lay the plot, okay, and the foundation of your amazingness, so that you will own your vibrational output, okay? You have to own that vibration. So let's just fill up again, because every time I fill you up and we come into the presence, your I amness, your unconditional love, excuse me, you are actually coming into a space, a sacred space, a sacred space. So let's turn on your sacred space. It says that you're a temple of the living God. I'm saying all these things because I know that you've heard them before from all different sources, but they're real. Some parts are real and some parts were false in the way they were taught. Let's just pop the real ones for you. You are a sacred space. You are a multi-dimensional being. Whether you believe in shamanic practices that open ceremonial circles to come into your multidimensional aspect, okay? Whether you meditate and bring in this presence and go to crystal castles or whatever, you are coming up into spaces that are sacred and accessing knowledge, accessing information, accessing codes, light codes, codes that bring transformation, codes that bring your own evolution, and codes that bring the evolution of humankind, who is now ascending from a Pisces era, one that devours itself in duality of right versus wrong, good versus bad, coming into the beautiful rose energies, okay, that we're talking about now. Rose energies, Reisha energies of unconditional love, incredible light, okay, that's being poured into your vessel, into your seed, into your blueprint right now, that's exciting and accelerating you into 5D and above. We talk about 5D because that's where we're in our physicality. That's the next creation that we are creating. That is our focus on where we're going next. Okay. And it's so important for us to see only wholeness right now. So fantastic, feeling that isness of being. Isn't it powerful this morning? We're going to accelerate it right now. Has anyone worked with these? You can open your eyes up. Has anyone worked with the healing symbols and mantras for ascension by Archangel Michael? Have you seen these? I really recommend it. It's like an instant sacred circle that you can pop up if you like something that's more physical, okay? And these beautiful symbols have mantras. So there's 17 cards and they have very strong creation seeds. Okay, so Cherie, you go up into those high places, but these are astounding. I've traveled all over Australia with this. See this one here? This one clears country, clears country. I can put this down in a motel room wherever I'm staying, and within 5 minutes, it's completely cleared the building and the property. I've put it out near waterfalls. I've put it out on country, and the ancestors, pull off they go. Oh, anything earthbound is off and up the portals. This is a very powerful one. So for those that don't have the tools, this is a very amazing deck of cards. It's not a deck of cards, but symbols from Archangel Michael. Now, when you put these in a circle around you, okay, 17 manifestation seeds working with the lords of time and those that are behind the ability to manifest, okay? So we're talking about the high Elohim and all involved in creation itself. So when you put these around you, the seeds we activate, yes, I'll do that. The seeds we actually activate in intention. Everything happens by intention. Remember that, okay? You are the creator. You intend an acceleration into whatever it is that you want or desire. You're a creator. So important. That's why we spent this time setting you up as a creator so you can feel the presence, feel the intention of the flow through you, knowing that your soul, your greater you, your divinity within you has absolute perfect order in mind for you, for your loved ones, and for this earth. Isn't that beautiful? Perfect order. So when we come out of the human law constructs and into and ignite our soul's sovereign self, the inhabitation of soul brings in the perfect creations of what we were always originally meant to be living. Okay, that's okay. We're learning that. So I'm going to put these around me. I don't do anything in the physical realm anymore. I just set it up in theory by intention. So 17 cards. I'm just about to put all of those seeds, creation seed cards around my space right here, right now. And I want to encourage you, if you're willing to come in, okay, I want you to encourage you to have no judgments or opinions on anything. And if you did prepare yourself with something that you would like to manifest today, because remember I said we're going to manifest today, we're going to bring some peace to your family, wealth to your family, freedom to your family, open doors up, okay, to your family. Because at the moment, so many people in this world are struggling. They've lost their jobs because of mandates. They've got things that are breaking in their lives. And so if that's you, whether it be full body wellness that you're wanting, physical wellness, anything you can bring into this circle and we will intend it. Okay. So just be mindful that if you enter with me, okay, if you come in, okay, into the circle, I want you to bring in only your intentions, okay, no fears. Now, I'm activating the circle now, and you should be able to feel the creation seeds activating of Archangel Michael. And you now can visualize that same circle around your light body and around your body. And it's a real burning energy. It's a very powerful energy. It's very pure. This is what I want to understand, you to understand. The purity of your divinity is incredible. The soul fire within you is so pure. And when we come back to these pure sources of connection and deliberate manifestation, we can change our worlds. We can change our timelines. We can make new decisions for ourselves. Who's feeling that now? Are you feeling it? Isn't it cool? Beautiful energy. So I'm wanting you to feel right now for you. First and foremost, it's for you as a creator, okay? We're not going to do the earth work and bless the earth in subservience. We need you to come into your power and know yourself as a master. We are bringing the new leadership through, and the new leadership has to know how this works, okay? You've got to know yourself first. It says if you can't love yourself, you can't love others. It has to be in the truest order. So right now, I just want you to let that beautiful, exciting energy just thrill your body, okay? And bless your body. Your mental, emotional, and physical and spiritual bodies. Okay? And feel your life. Feel your life. Feel your timeline story. Is it one that you want to continue? Is it one that you want to change? Is it one that you would like to broaden and expand in? How would you like to expand what you're experiencing right now within this sacred circle? With the creation seeds able to bring to you the opportunities, the shift, the change, and all of creation will tweak itself, will reform, because that's what happens with creation. And your divine mother and your divine father and the divine holy child of your triune being, divine feminine, divine masculine. Divine feminine is the strategist. She is the womb of creation, creation as in how it's going to be for you. And she will tweak that world as you change your mind, as you become more, as you come from being a little pointy you creator, okay, to a divine creator. Wow, what can't we change with this shift? So letting her tweak your reality. And the divine masculine goes to her, so be it, and is the doing power. And this is why people find it so difficult to manifest, is because they don't have the doing. It's like I long and I want, and yeah, I'm getting these great ideas and I'm inspired all the time, but I don't have the doing to bring it through. And the divine inner child is the creator part, which brings from your own vibrational quantum field and delivers it to you so that you are, in the easiness of that moment, experiencing what you have called. Isn't that glorious? The triune being, the divinity within you, okay, that calls, that makes it to happen, and then you live that which you are calling. So right now you're in a sacred circle, intending, okay, yes, this is an external moment. You are intending on what you would like to experience next. Okay, this is how the creator of this world and of this universe has done it. This is how you do it. Same. So whatever you've brought to the circle right now, I want you just to feel it. Feel you becoming it. Manifest it done. There's nothing to change or fix about you. You don't have to do anything. You just put the intention up. Don't wrap it or stream it with any degrees of difficulty. It's just the thing that you want. Keep it simple. Don't make it complex. It's just the item or the condition, the shift itself. It's the thing that you want to experience. If you're really good at this, then move through your list of desires. Let them flow through you, knowing that they are coming to you from your soul, from your board of directors that's keeping you upright on your feet. You may see visions. That I call them vibrational absolutes. Okay? It's like that is what is coming. It is a deja vu moment. I see into the future. It says you will always know ahead of time what is coming. And this is where in the manifestation circle, or you don't need the manifestation circle. You can ignite this whenever you want. It's all through intention. You go, I want to sit in the circle that Ruth ignited, and you will have exactly the same experience as today. One day when I got these cards, I manifested within 30 days a house next to my children's school full of furniture, because the spiritual woman who was leaving town didn't want to take anything with her. And I just purchased, moved in, didn't have to lift a finger. It was amazing. I had everything from water fountains and art and white goods and everything. And this was 30 days. I had a vehicle come to me 30 days after I did my circle. This is very powerful stuff. And coming into the high creational realms. Just keep working through your list. Feel that energy. Oh, it's burning. It's so pure. This is the purity of your divinity. I want you to feel it, get used to it. This is the power that you walk with. But my job is to make it functional so that you project into your own quantum field that you want to live and to expand. And I just want to add that this month is a powerful month for your outcomes. We're having shifts in our children and children's children. We are having them go from being quite dysfunctional in some ways to making true opportunities. There are opportunities that are coming, okay, in the physical world that's real, okay, and it's changing our lives, and it's bringing us into our own toilet rolls, okay. What's our own toilet roll? It's our own pathway, okay, so we're not interrupting or being dependent as creators on other people's creativeness, okay. We're not going to other creators and saying, excuse me, can you help? Our creativity in ourself, our own divinity is being sparked right now, and our lives are coming into order, and it is a heightened time right now. This month, this week, we've had amazing things from, getting new vehicles being transferred around the family, blessings, for the children, so on their education, big time, that they're actually, where there used to be gaps is now able to be filled. So we've got amazing things actually happening. So let these opportunities come in. Just receive the greatest love, okay, the unconditional love, which is beyond the miscreations of which we have projected before. Okay, so just know that things are shifting right now, that you are coming into your divinity, where your feet are up here, your feet, you're running, you're sealed into the fifth dimension. That's what's going on right now. You're being sealed into your multidimensional self, and you're recognizing the new light. This is what you've been understanding. As a conscious creator, you're sitting in a sacred circle right now, consciously creating, aren't you? Consciously creating. Not calling, not pleading. I want you to understand that above your head is a Google Maps sign. It says, here I am. If you call it, it must come to you physically, to your physical body. Isn't that cool? Where else is it going to go? Why don't things turn up? Because you don't quite understand that you can, and it must come to you. Okay? So everything that you've been waiting for is entering your field right now as we're coming into 0 point quantum. Okay, spending time, if you haven't already done it, thinking about your family. So you've done yourself. It could be, you could be calling in relationships. Oh my God, I just want the love of my life. Just want that love. I want someone to share my life with, okay? So be it. So it is. Whatever your heart desires, okay? It could be practical things. It could be work that's being cut off and you are coming into new opportunities of expression. The living principle from the Course of Miracles says, in change there is no loss, only change. And so the world seems to have the appearance of great loss right now, and we're grieving the loss. And it is important that we understand the loss, because our original peoples lost and have been living through that loss all of this time. And now we're starting to understand these terrible restrictions that have been around us. But why has it been so? Because we've given our power away. Okay, we've lost our divinity and said, please govern me. So within this sacred circle, I want you to call in the change that you've been wanting and desiring. Call in the opportunities that you have been longing for, and let them manifest right now. Say, I receive everything that I've pumped out, everything that I've projected, I receive. Okay, and just trust that your board of directors is going to tweak your reality, tweak your world. That's why my book is so important for you to read, Diamond Matrix Masters Self-Mastery Level 1. Because every time I'm giving you a true concept, you are tweaking your reality. Your divine masculine, divine feminine, divine inner child comes in and tweaks. And every time you get that aha, you're being tweaked. And you come more and more into your sovereignty, because the book is about sovereignty. Okay? It's giving you these powerful points on sovereignty. So just receive and know that right now the laws of creation, the creation seeds that are activated right now, are bringing to you what it is that you want to become a vibrational match to. So just receive. And if you have done your world now, you can head for the world. What would you like to see that change and shift in? You within the world, yes, a living master, a projector of creation, manifesting what you want, blessing your family and your loved ones was second. And the third is, let's transform the world. Let's show, okay, or let's call. And we can call it together. Let's call the I am presence from every single soul. Let's call their innate triune being to remember itself. Let's throw diamond light over their homes and their houses and over their bodies. Right now, can you feel the consciousness shifting as we do that and talk about it? It's like, do the light work. You see, now that we've turned you on and I've filled you up with diamond, throw those diamonds out, cast them forth, throw diamond sparkles up into the whirlwinds. Okay, Let the ancestors take them out. Okay, release the country from lost souls that are caught here in traps, okay, between 3D and 5D. Let them go. And they say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let them come back into their sovereignty within light, freeing up homes, emptying homes of any dark energies and denser energies. See, everything goes back to light. When you are light, unconditional love is non-dualistic. It is singular, singular. And this is where I was learning about the single and the dot. What's the single and the dot? The single is your divinity now being restored back to you. That's where you are, not here. We're coming up through the portal, but your identification is here. The single, the divinity, your divinity. The dot, the single and the dot, if you can see an exclamation mark, and it took me 7 years to work this out. The dot is your community, okay? All souls, the system, everything. And yet, when you have a manifestation that is perhaps a wounding of some sort, a vibrational world of abuse perhaps, maybe one of poverty, one of struggle, when you heal it yourself in you and you transform the vibrational story of it, you then cast your vibration, your focus to the community of souls that have also experienced that same vibrational story. And you heal it as well. So we're gathering up these vibrational stories and bringing them into unconditional light where they're actually dissolved. That is spiritual alchemy. That's what a creator does. That's what you're here to do. Isn't that beautiful? To gather up vibrational stories into unconditional love and light. Okay, and this is how the Piscean age is coming to an end. It's being loved up. Ghost munchers, munch, 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 transforming it into light. Isn't that beautiful? So anything's possible. There's nothing that you cannot change or fix as you transform it through utilizing the alchemy. And you do that through non-judgment. So you stand back from the game. I do not enter into it. Educate, yes, but don't go into feelings. Don't go into the depth of despair. Don't go down the spiral. We want you to spiral up and do the light work. Okay, we don't want you to spiral down and become as others are. There's no point in that. That would be wasting our time. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't have time to waste. I'm trying to get rid of time so that last thing I want to do is spend more time in time. Okay, now when it comes to your sacred circle that we've ignited with those creation seeds that are around us right now, if you're wanting to come out of it, okay, as we come up to the top of the hour, if you want to come out of it, just intend it. Say, I'm shutting down that circle now, and visualize yourself stepping out of it. Okay, but if you want to remain in it and keep working and go deeper, come up into your divinity, feel your consciousness, know that you're above and beyond all manifest creation, and then tweak whatever it is that you want according to your will and purpose. Isn't that cool? Okay, so the divinity within you is beyond all creation of manifested world and coming up. So it's like you coming right up and in, up the elevator and into your divinity. And it's like looking down on the puffy clouds when you're flying. And there's a manifested world, there's a manifested world, there's a manifested world. And a number of weeks ago, I had the message come to me. The message came to me. And who decided that you could not be blessed? Who decided that you could not be blessed? And I'm going, oh my God, it was me. I decided I couldn't be blessed. Oh my God, I've been changing a few things around since I found out that I was divine. Okay, so we are ever coming up understanding how it works, because the Father God within you and the Mother God within you are the electromagnetic forces that come into action in a manifested world. So right now, when you come into this sacred space, you're fully in your divinity, projecting, okay, and working to blow and breathe in and create a manifested world that the divine inner child will live. And you have to understand that you are living this anyway. This is just the way it works. This is how it happens. So whether you're living something good, bad, or horrid, okay, the universe itself, I don't even talk about the universe because it's not about the universe, okay? That's like a false concept of God, the old way. No, this is you as a creator in your divinity. If you come into alignment and you're running the presence and you can feel the presence through you, you are lit up, turned on. You can do it in a holy instant, okay? And you now project, you cast out onto, or you're sort of casting out, but you're not really, you're actually just breathing the next thing that comes to mind, and then you action and do it. And so you can't make a mistake by doing this. Isn't that beautiful? You can't make a mistake. And can we go back in at any time with intention? Yes, absolutely. Okay. But remember to keep your intentions clear, because these are the highest seeds of creation. Okay. They are deadly. Okay. You've got time lords involved. You've got some really, really high stuff connected to this. Okay. So like I said, look after yourself, pop out if you feel to pop out. But I promise you, when you become a master, when you are used to living in this type of light, when you have control of your emotional, mental bodies, okay, you can stay this all the time. This is what's coming. Isn't that cool? And then you will be of absolute service to humanity, because you will know how to create purely, and you will create new societies, new innovations. Everyone's here to bring in the new way, the new technologies, but we're not going to manipulate those. We're going to actually have them for everybody. Okay. So I'm going to just sign that off. And if you've got anything that you would like to ask, is there any questions right now? That's good. That means you're feeling like a creator. Haley, you've got a beautiful little one there. Beautiful little diamond crystalline child. Yeah. Thank you for coming. Hey, Jonathan. You saying hello? Would you want to ask something? Oh, thanks, Haley. I appreciate that. Listen, here's the book for anyone that hasn't seen it. I'll be posting this up as a replay on Diamond Matrix Masters. So Diamond Matrix Masters Self-Mastery Level 1 is on Amazon. I still promote this as one of the most powerful and important books to read at this time. Okay, this has been written as quantum principles have come to me to show you how to operate in those moments, how to do the alchemy in that split second that I'm getting involved in the game and I need to soothe. Okay, so it's being able to change from a miscreation, which is happening here, plan B creation, into a divine creation with your divinity, with your board of directors, 100% outcomes, without usurping your board of directors, without the little will taking over, but with you being able to direct, decree, and to bring in the true reality. So I'm just going to shut down the circle for a moment. Okay. Remember that energy goes where you intend it to flow. You can intend whatever you want. You're a creator. Okay. Who told you that you could not be blessed? Who told you you could not be blessed? You did. Everything that you just let slip through and you go, yep, that's going to happen. Really? 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 Do you want that to happen? If you have a fear-based thought, you are letting that slip. And by the law of acquisition, so it is. You're making these instant agreements. Take a moment and empty them out, or at least stop judging yourself for them, okay? Because as soon as you get rid of your judgments, they don't exist. And your universe, your board of directors retweaks your reality and goes, oh, it's not in my universe of inclusion. This is how universal law works. It's living, breathing, thinking, being, acting, doing. That's being a creator. Trinity, it's lovely to see you here. Thank you so much for coming in. Did you enjoy that? That's good. If I can be of service at all. All right. Margaret, did you enjoy that? I'm sure if she's running around. Okay, you can turn your mics on and we'll just have a little chat, because I really love question time, okay, if there's any questions. The trouble with my work is that I fill you up with presence, you come into wholeness, and then you've got no issues whatsoever. I love my work. All right. Okay, well, listen, I'll send you off in that case with all my diamond loves and blessings. Remember, just because you decided that you couldn't bless yourself, I have decided otherwise for you, okay? Because where we come together, okay, as creators, we are agreeing the highest, most divine outcomes for you and your loved ones at this time, particularly as we're coming up to Christmas, okay? And I want you to really remember that. In change, there is no loss, it's only change. And you do not have to suffer consequences for any other human action that's coming in. In fact, you can receive and receive and receive. That's why I understand the law of acquisition. I think, and I can receive from anywhere. I'm sorry, I don't need it just from that one creation stream. I can get whatever I want from anywhere, not just from that one stream that I feel great loss in. So people feel a lot of loss, that they've lost a creation stream. Okay, no, we've got unlimited ability to draw to ourselves, because we are telepathic beings and we can create anything that we want. No restrictions. Isn't that cool? All right.
Thank you so much. Super powerful. I love it. I love it every single time. It's always such a blessing. Thank you, Ruth, for stepping into your power and just doing what you do for this world. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Trinity. Love you, sister.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thanks, Trinity. Go, Hayley.
Yes, thank you so much. That was wonderful. And even though I couldn't have sit down and be fully meditative, it was amazing, because partway through, it's like I felt the energy overtake me just by hearing it and my subconscious absorbing it. I'm like, oh, I have to sit down and close my eyes, because it was even without my conscious mind doing all of the work, because I was taking care of my son, it's like my energy, as soon as that circle was formed, I was like, oh, okay, I gotta go sit down. So it was very powerful. Thank you.
Saint Germain has been my mentor for a lot of my life. I started off with Yeshua and then moved into Saint Germain. And it was just, he would say, take more, go stand in the energy. He just blast me and fill me up. And it was like, stand in it, So it's sort of like there's, if you can understand that you're doing this while you're on the move, okay, that's a living and thinking and really cool creator, okay, that's just doing it. So just know that while you're doing bobs and you're doing all of these things, this creative force is within you, and you can just turn that on and you go, I want whatever we had yesterday, and it will come on and come on and come on until you are doing it for yourself. Okay, because my job's not to bring you through me, but actually to your soul source, which keeps you upright on your feet. Isn't that cool? So that energy was coming from you. Isn't that beautiful? You, your beloveds. Hi, Margaret. Lovely to see
Hi.
you.
Hi.
I think, are you in New Zealand?
Yeah, I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in New Zealand.
Did you enjoy this morning's?
I loved it so much. I've read your book, love the book. But it's really lovely to still connect into you, and I just keep learning, and I'm integrating more and more as I go. So yeah, beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes, another sovereign creator. And
Yeah,
you introduced it to a friend of yours in Brisbane who reached out this week and joined me and is also reading the book. And I'm going, oh, it's so lovely. So thank you so much. Let's get this message out, okay? Isn't it really important? It becomes more relevant every day that this book is read, the teachings heard. Remember that we've got the website. So I've got the diamondmatrixmasters.net. Okay, and I have amazing mini schools on it, so you can pick up some mini schools for quite cheap. And I've also got Don't Play the Game. So Don't Play the Game is a mini school that is insane. Okay, it's for those wanting to facilitate change in their community. So you can do it for yourself. It will blow you away. You walk out of the game, walk out of this system up to 90% just from consciously understanding it. But if you are a facilitator and you want to run it in your community and give other people the ability to receive, okay, you can run it for a group and just, they can pay $20 or whatever and run this school. And I'm actually teaching thoroughly off PowerPoints. It's 2 videos. So it's called Don't Play the Game. And I've just put a very uncut version of the law of acquisition, which is I did on Noble Goldman, 13 weeks of the law of acquisition, which is actually what I take people through in my Quantum Living with 4-Body Wellness School. The first part of that school also, as an entire system, is called the Diamond Light Body Recode. Where's my stuff? Diamond Light Body Recode. And so we take people through a set number. It's an initiation process where we set up your light body, do all of the works, pop in symbols into your system, set up your perpendicular alignment. We remove the pain bodies, heal your wounded child, and introduce you to your board of directors. Oh my God, it's the most amazing thing. It's like going through a car wash. We do everything. Okay, because, people were suffering and we pluck at this and we pluck at that, okay? They've tried to create something that you can absolutely gain the Worksburger from. And so even with our 90-minute healing, we actually do the brain chemistry rebalancing. We ignite it through your kidneys. So we ignite the diamond and that into your body, your physicality, take it through all your organs. We heal all sorts of anomalies in your body, okay, because the diamond brings back the order. It brings back the order to your original DNA and your blueprint. It cannot do anything but bring order to your body. So anything that you've actually had a miscreation on, blessings, Hayley, come in. I'm usually on once a week through Diamond Matrix Masters. Yes, so anything that you run the diamond through, it is the living life force, okay, of pure creation. You just have to get what you are asking for. And so all we're doing is really, 1, helping you to consciously realize that, 2, tweaking your reality, but 3, absolutely believing in the essence that's keeping you upright on your feet. That is incredibly important. You can do anything. You're a creator of worlds. Okay. Whew, I get excited. Okay, Margaret and I, we've got the rest of the day to go. You've used up a couple of hours. I've still a couple of hours behind you, so I've got a couple of hours going. The rest of you are going into evenings and that. I'm going to turn off the recording, and I just thank you. I'm going to put this up onto my YouTube channel, Diamond Matrix Masters YouTube channel, and it'll also be on my Facebook, Diamond Matrix Masters Facebook group, not the page. see people going to the page. I don't really use it because I don't know how to use it. So I find safety in my Facebook group. So I'll put up all of the links on that YouTube replay, and you'll be able to find where to get everything. All right, diamond blessings, everyone. I love you. Remember, you're cruising into Christmas and a new year. Set intentions, set intentions, set intentions, but turn your light body on first. Okay, you got to click on your light, then project. All right.
Thank you so much.